collage technique in my work all the time. And in my book, Grandma's Purple Flowers, for example, I use the cut paper collage technique throughout. Okay, let's get started. I'm starting with a simple head shape that's cut out of construction paper. And basically we're using very simple materials. Glue, scissors, construction paper, a variety of colors, maybe some tissue paper, and some painted papers that I had painted earlier. So we're starting with this simple shape for the head and neck. We're gluing that down on paper using this glue stick. Pasting that down. Not all the way to the bottom because we want to leave room for the shirt. Then I'm taking some white square shapes to create an oval for the eyes. Rounding the corners. Now these get glued down also. I'm going to make a grandma. Okay, and then I'm taking a square shape, and again we're using basic geometric shapes to create the features in our portrait. So here's our circle that we're gluing down for the eyes. Now for the nose, a lot of times what I use is a triangle shape. And then, okay, here's the triangle. And I fold it in half to give it a little dimension. And then I'm going to glue it down at the top, like so. Okay, so now we have the eyes, the nose. And a lot of times with the eyes, I'll cut out a half moon shape and put those down so that the eyes won't look like they're scared. So that was a half moon shape. Another half moon shape that I'm gluing down. Ta-da! That's for the mommy, grandma. All right, for the mouth, I'll take a strip of red. Again, I'm making an oval shape. And I'm cutting that in half to make the mouth. Okay. And then I think I should start on the hair. So I'm going to put glue all around here. And I have torn strips of construction paper that I'm going to use for the hair. And these have been torn as opposed to cut with paper. And that just gives a different effect. And I'm gluing those down. Grandma has a lot of hair. And she might have a few bangs here that I'm going to put on like that. A few curly bangs. And I'm tearing this edge. Putting that down here. Putting that down. More bangs. More strips for the hair. Grandma has kind of a grayish hair. Let's see. A few more strips in here. More strips for the hair. Ooh, I'm liking that. Okay, and one more here. Keep this one down. Okay, so we have that hair, we have the eyes, the nose, and the mouth. Now we're going to choose one of the painted papers for her clothing, and I'm thinking this was a sheet that I painted previously. I think that would make an interesting blouse for her. So I'm going to cut this down, cut the top down a little bit, like so. I'm going to round these two edges to make a shoulder. That's going to be glued down here. Round it a little bit more. And again, we're working with basic geometric shapes. I'm going to cut a triangular shape, triangle shape, out of the middle so that can be her neckline. And I'm going to glue that down as well. So I'm going to glue that down. So there you have Grandma's blouse. And I think I'm going to take one of these pieces of tissue paper. I'm going to cut out a circle. Take that circle and kind of squeeze the middle and make a little flower that can go in her hair. There you go. So you have Grandma with a little flower in her hair. And let me see, one last thing. I think what I'll do is take a little piece of this painted paper and cut a long triangular shape. These are going to be some earrings that match her blouse. Okay, so there you